Everyone falling apart. They all fall in love again. Get it? What's the horse?
Okay, is that good enough? Yes. All right. We are live. Let me go and pause the TV so that y'all can hear and turn on some more light. Because this light, it's a short in it, so we can't turn that on right now because we not trying to start a fire.
Look at this. This is what I never understood. How is this Christmas?
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. All right, we are gonna get started so that I don't hold y'all up too long this evening. Is that enough light? Let me see if I need to bring it in closer to my face. That ain't good. It's a daggone. I'm so sick of fruit flies and gnats. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me see. Volume. All right. So whoever's there, if you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. If you cannot hear me, let me know. Hey, Lane, girl. Hey, I missed you so much. It's so good to see you on here. So y'all, listen. First of all, happy Vlogtober. Happy Vlogtober. So I'm not doing the traditional Vlogtober like I did the past couple of years because my time is limited on recording every day and uploading and editing. So I did not do anything. And I didn't even do any batch content like I normally would have done. So there's that. But we are going to be doing fall cocktails, fall themed cocktails. And today we are going to make a, what did I say? The whiskey sour? Yeah, we're going to do I say caramel. Some people say caramel. I was just about to ask if you, I think what I'm going to do is just do every Wednesday, do a different cocktail. And then on the weekends, I'll post something like do a short something. I want to do something. I don't want to just not skimp out on doing it at all. So I'm going to figure something out. But for sure, we're going to have a different fall cocktail every single Wednesday, every Wednesday. And since it's the weekend, I might do a cocktail every Wednesday and every Saturday. That way I'll still have something going up for Vlogtober. But girl, my time right now between work and life, I just don't even see how I'm going to make it happen. But I am doing Vlogmas. I'm definitely doing Vlogmas. That's not going to go out. So tonight I wanted to do just a quick little Vlogtober fall cocktail. I have a couple of announcements that I want to make, and I should have brought my journal over here. So the first thing we're going to do is get this cocktail going. So I'm going to, I wish my daughter was down here. That way she could type it in the chat for me. But we're going to make a caramel apple whiskey sour. So y'all listen, I went on to my girl, Rosie, also known as Chat GPT. I told her, these are the ingredients that I have. I need to make a fall themed cocktail. So let's get to shaking. And she came up with 2. So I'm going to make this one today. And I think I might make the other one Saturday. So I'm excited about it because I love a whiskey sour. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to just do like a fall themed take on it and add like apple and cinnamon and just, make it fall-esque. So if you're wondering why I got my pajamas on, it's because this is my pajama line and it's going to be available in red, green, like a hot pink, and black. And they will be available for pre-order starting did I say mid-October? 1st of November, because I want them to be back so that if people are going to give them as Christmas gifts, they will be available. Hey, Lisa, girl, hi, my girls here. So I'm going to do like a pre-order. And that way they'll be available for pre-order. And it does have my logo on it. It says Lux Alinea, which means luxury and living a luxury life in alignment. And so that's what we have on. And I do have on shorts. I don't know if you can see, but it's shorts. So I'm going to get I'm looking for a vendor that I can get pants because I did have a couple of people ask about pant pajama sets. I be having hot flashes and burning up. So therefore, I typically am wearing shorts with the short sleeve. Hey, Nick, how you doing, sugar? It's my girls are all here. Oh, hey, the gang's all here. We making a cocktail. We talk about pajamas. And so that they are going to be, let's see. Thank you so much. And listen, when I first got them, they did come out of the pack and they kind of felt a little stiff because it's like that satiny, silky type material. So thank you, Nick. So what thanks, Lang. Let me put my glasses on because I'm up here squinting. Ooh, look at that. Let there be sight. I can see y'all now. So I washed it before I put it on. That's typically what I do anyway. Even if I'm buying clothes out of the store, I wash before I put them on. And so thank you, Nick. So I washed it and I was like, oh my God, it's so soft and it's flowy. It does give you some flow. It has it's wide. It is true to size. So I'm wearing a large. I won't say it's true to size. For people that don't have thighs and hips, it's true to size. But I got thighs and hips, so I'm wearing a large. Typically a medium. So that's what we have on. We have on a large. And I love the way it fits. And the legs, they do have a little bit of movement. So they're not too tight. Let me see if I go this way. They're not too tight. So you can see that you do get some movement in them. And this is a functional pocket. So, you can drop your little lip gloss or whatever in the pocket. And because my whole brand is centered around living a luxurious, relaxing life and being in alignment with yourself. So that's why I came up with the pajamas. And of course, I have my journal. And the announcement for the journal is digital download for the month of October. The normal price is $17.97. Y'all hold on, my allergies and my throat is itching. Me too, Lane. I love a good matching set. Love a matching set. So the journal, which is the Soul Reset, Busy but Aligned. The digital download is traditionally $17.97. That's the normal price. But for the month of October, it's $10 for the download. And check this out. I was talking to my counterparts, and that would be my daughter and my husband, and they thought that it was a really good idea. And I did reach out to one of my best friends and asked her too. So for anyone who gets the digital download or the printed copy is going to be right now on sale. It's $25 for a pre-order. Both links are in the comments and they're also in the description. So anyone who purchases either journal, whether you get the download or whether you ordered a printed copy, when you send 5 more ladies, because it's really for women. When you send 5 more ladies who purchase the journal themselves, you will get 20% off of your pajama set. Now, I was also told that I should offer a special for people who are just getting pajamas and not the journal because somebody may not want the journal. So what I'm going to do is when you buy 2 sets, you get the 3rd set half off. So I'm going to make sure I put all of those details out there. I'm going to probably be doing shorts here and there, doing videos here and there, but I'm so glad that I got into this digital world. And for those of you who don't know, I got into it initially. I met Lane on through YouTube, through here. And then, I started learning a lot of stuff, digital things through her. And then I ended up joining another community called Pretty Hustle Society, which is really focused on e-commerce and also a little bit of digital teaching you about digital products. But I loved it because I really needed something to learn about e-commerce because I've never had a product that was my own that I had to market. I had to deal with vendors. This is my very first time ever doing that. I have been in multi-level marketing before, but it was somebody else's product. This is now my baby. So I needed to learn from someone who is, good in that world. And I'm so glad I found Pretty Hustle Society because I'm learning a lot about e-commerce. I'm learning so much about drop shipping. And I'm just like really diving deep into that world because I love my digital products and I'm going to be making more. Oh, somebody just got there. Hey, Lane, thank you. Woo! Y'all, let's give it up for Lane. She got her digital download. Yay! So I'm loving this space that I'm in. I am still a full-time employee, but my goal is to eventually come up out of the full-time world, because the freedom to be able to move and groove in your own light lane, you already know what it feels like, and you are like really my inspiration. And so I'm just, taking it one day at a time and knowing that when it's my time, it will happen for me. But right now, we're going to keep on pushing these pajamas. We're going to push that journal. And, there are going to be more things to come. I am going to expand the luxury relaxation line, where we're going to have robes. We're going to have slippers. We're going to have candles, because it's all about relaxing and being one and coming into alignment with yourself, because we don't do that as women. We are always pouring into everybody's cup and not really sitting down, taking those moments for ourselves. And so this is what I'm all about. I feel like I can set the scene where if you're reading a book, or you're using your journal, or you're just sitting there, you are having a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, or a cocktail like we're going to make tonight. Sometimes we don't want to just put on shorts and a t-shirt. We want to feel, we want to feel a little sexy, sassy. And I feel like this is that. It's giving you that. You can still open the door if somebody came to your house, but then you are still like, giving it that little Like I came downstairs, when it came in, my husband was sitting here at the counter. And when I came downstairs with it on, he was like, "Where you get that from? Where you going?" So I'm not going anywhere, sir. I'm coming to show you the luxury line that I'm creating. So he was all touchy. He was like, "This feels like a good product. It feels really nice. This is yours." And I was like, "Yeah," because I hadn't told him that I had ordered the samples yet. We had discussed it. And so he was like, "Well, I mean, if that's what you want to do, just go for it." And when I came down, he was just like, "It looks really nice. It doesn't feel cheap," because that was my biggest thing. Doesn't feel cheap, because I'm not trying to have nothing that somebody going to be like, "That's raggedy. I don't want that. Give me my money back." I want people to say, "Oh, I want it in another color. Oh, I know somebody that I want to get it in that color. Oh, let me send this person to you because we can get it in that color." And my sister-in-law is going to get two. Is going to get one for her and one for my niece, because she's like, they like to wear matching pajamas at Christmas time. And so this is going to be their pajama set. So, so excited. So that's my announcement. These have been your church announcements for tonight. Now let's get into this cocktail, honey. Okay, so we need to get some, we need to wash our cocktail shaker, because I forgot the little gemstones. Some of them fell off the top, and I put them in there because I need to glue them back on. So let's wash this cocktail shaker out. Y'all hold the line. And let me tell you the ingredients, just in case you have them in your house. You can make this cocktail with me. So we're going to use some Jameson. And if you want, you can use rum instead of whiskey. We're going to use some Angostura bitters, some cinnamon, caramel dripping in your bed. Okay. Lemon juice and apple. And if you like a sweeter cocktail, you might want to add some simple syrup to yours. But these are the ingredients. So I'm going to set them here so that y'all can see them. Hopefully you can see them while I go and wash out my things. And I got to get the glass out of the freezer and some ice. So y'all talk amongst yourselves. Get to know your neighbor. Shake a hand, hug a neck. Be right back. One thing I do if I'm making cocktails, I always put water and ice in my cocktail glass, let it sit, so that when I make the cocktail, the glass is nice and cold. That's a little tip for you. Y'all been? I feel like we have not been together in a month of Sundays. I'm so glad that I'm back. I think the thing is I have to get better with my time management so that I can, do this on a regular. Like I had started doing our Wednesday night cocktails, and then I allowed life to take over, and I allowed my job to get in my head like not with my personal stuff, but I mean, I guess it kind of was with my personal stuff. I allowed the stress from my job to remove from me the joy of what I like to do in the evening. Let's see. I've been overwhelmed and tired from job. Girl, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all got the cinnamon and lemon juice. I allowed my job to take the excitement of things away. And it was a bad move for me to make because I felt like doing that kind of took some of the flow that I was in away. And so now, let's see, I think I'm going around. I think it's going around. I think so too, Neek, because I've been hearing a lot of people say, you know, their jobs are dealing them some blows right now. And I can't continue to allow that to happen. It's a lot. Jobs nowadays, yes, they are draining. And you have the draining from the work, but then sometimes when you work with toxic people, that don't help. That does not help at all. And then it's like crazy because you're with those toxic people. I need to get my glasses tightened. You're working with those toxic people, and the people who can do something about it, not doing nothing about it. So that kind of makes it like crazy. So we're not going to talk about work because let's see. Yes, with the public. Yes, yep. So I'm going to focus on where we are here tonight. I'm going to focus on our happy time. I'm going to focus on our girlfriend time together because I have not talked to y'all and seen y'all like this in a while. I have been trying to load more videos to get back on track with that. And so let's get down to having a good time. Yes, happy time. So we are making, like I said, this is called the caramel. This is a fork. Caramel, however you say it. I say caramel. With caramel apple whiskey sour. Okay, so your first thing is, and I have my recipe over here on my iPad. So if y'all see me looking over here, that is why it's over there. So we're gonna go into our shaker with 2 ounces of either Jameson, or it doesn't have to be Jameson, your whiskey or your rum, because you can use a dark rum, you can use a spice rum, or you could also use a Jamaican rum, because I put in all of my ingredients, and those were the ideas that she came up with this cocktail, substituting your brown liquor for your dark liquor, whichever one you call it, substituting your liquor for that. So we're going to go in with 2 ounces of Jameson. Put that in our shaker. Then we're going to go with 3/4 ounces of lemon juice. And this is a cute little lemon juice. So y'all know me and TikTok Shop, we the best of friends. Because I always find the neatest little things. You just squeeze it and the lemon juice comes right in the top. And it came in a set of 2. So you get a lemon and a lime squeezer. They kind of do the same thing. So I don't even know. And then once you squeeze it, you just pour the lemon juice into the container. So I just need to squeeze it a little bit more. But I like it because it actually does get a lot of your lemon juice out, where sometimes squeezing lemons you end up wasting the lemon because you don't get all your juice out, but this thing really does help. So we're going to go in with 3/4 ounces of lemon juice. Then we are going to go in, this is a lot, this probably going to be sweet. You're going to go in with a 1/2 ounce of caramel sauce. So let's see. Lord, child, I don't know about all that. Well, you know what, though? It may not be too sweet because we have the whiskey. And whiskey is kind of, it's got that punch to it. So we're going to go in with that. Looks like a lot of, oh, my God. My. This is probably going to be sweet now that I think about it, because that's a lot of caramel. But we sticking to our fall cocktail, y'all. And I am going to call Alyssa downstairs because she said she wanted to try it. And if she thinks it's too sweet, then it's definitely too sweet. All right. Then we're going to go in with 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Let's shake that up. 1 dash, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. And while we're on it, so some of the recipes that I'm going to make, if you wanted to like prepare your fall cocktail bar, I am going to be making mocktails as well, because I do have friends and family who do not drink alcoholic beverages. And then let's see, the whiskey will cut it. Hopefully it does, Lane, because girl. So I'm going to make some cocktails also that are, yes, Neek, I know I'm thinking about you, baby. So we're going to make some mocktails and cocktails. And I have been coming up with different fall themed mocktails as well. And I, you know, like when my niece comes over here, if me and my sister and my daughter are having a cocktail, I want to fix a mocktail and give them a cute little glass too, so that they can have, you know, a little mocktail with us while we're sipping on the grown folks drink. All right, so we did our 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, and now we are going to shake it up. That was quick. Now, whatever glass you use, just make sure you put in a nice sized piece of ice. And I'm just using like an ice sphere. It's not completely a sphere because the top is still attached to it. But you're going to pour your cocktail. Let me see. Let me move this stuff so that y'all can see what I'm doing, because Tanya got a mess going on right now. All right. That's better. All right. So once you shake your cocktail up and it's nice and cold, then you're going to strain her. Oh, she's pretty. Okay, cocktail. Hey. Okay, girl. You're cute. It kind of reminds me of like an apple cider color almost. So here's the cocktail. Now we're going to actually give it like that fall essence. All right. So next we're going to cut a slice of our apple. And I want to use a middle piece. I don't want to use the end piece. All right. So you're going to take a slice of apple, get your little apple ring. Then, here we go. After that, you want to drizzle some some caramel sauce over it. I don't want to do too much. All right. Hopefully it doesn't sink. Hopefully it'll sit. So you want to just drop it in, and it did not sit. I wanted to sit on top of my apple. I mean, on top of my ice. That was an epic fail. But then you're going to take some cinnamon. And you're just going to shake cinnamon. And then you're going to mix it. And then you just have a cute little apple cinnamon. No, it's not called apple cinnamon. It's called caramel apple whiskey sour. All right, y'all. Let's go in. Cheers. Oh, it's not sweet. I like it. Okay. So if you like a sweeter cocktail, you're definitely going to need to add some simple syrup, or you can double your caramel sauce. So if you wanted yours sweeter, it does call for 1/4 ounces of simple syrup. Or I would say, instead of doing the 2 ounces of caramel sauce or the 1/2 ounce of caramel sauce, I would go with a full ounce if you want yours to be sweeter. But this is good. And cut your lemon juice in half, because it does give it like a little bit of tartness to it. But this is good. And I think something else just came to my mind. If you want more of an apple flavor, you could juice your apple and add a little bit. Then let's see, what's the yellow top called? What is this thing? I think it was just called a lemon juicer. If you can't find it on TikTok Shop, let me know, because I think I still have it in my, like, you know, your previous orders. It'll be in my previous orders. The other. Oh, Angostura bitters. Let me know if you got it. Girl, I love to find me a little gadget here and there. So I'm going to make sure that I go back and add the ingredients to the description. But we had Angostura bitters, 2 dashes. And then, of course, I went with the whiskey because I'm a whiskey girl. So I went with some Jameson. And then we had just the regular old caramel sauce and some cinnamon, lemon juice, and apple slice. And that is our quick little caramel apple whiskey sour. So, like I said, I thank y'all for being here tonight. I'm glad that I was back. Is the bitter sour? No, it's not. It's not bitter and it's not sour. It just gives you like that. It's like a little twang to it. Kind of like not as bitter, not like an apple, like what is it? Not like a Granny Smith apple, but it has like just like a little hint of like the lemon. And the longer it sits, I'm starting to taste that caramel and the cinnamon. So I am probably going to need to make another one for Alyssa because I'm probably going to drink all of this. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I wanted to tell y'all tonight? I don't think it was anything else. I wanted to do just a quick little half-hour live. For those of you who have not seen the journal, let me show you the journal. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Get to know your neighbor. Okay, so this is the printed copy. This is what it looks like. So I'm super, super excited. Neek, you talk to your neighbor, Neek? Cool. So this is what the printed copy looks like. And what I can tell you also, the digital download, it is compatible with GoodNotes. So if you download the app GoodNotes to your device, whether it's on your computer, your phone, your tablet, or iPad or whatever, the digital download of the journal is compatible with GoodNotes. As a matter of fact, I have a video that's going to be coming out probably tomorrow because I have not finished editing it. But I did in the video show how you can download it and start to use it in GoodNotes. So I don't know if y'all can see that light is horrible. Let me see if I can turn this light off, if that'll help. Kind of not really, but you can use it and you can actually write. I can't see, but you can actually, that is awful. Yeah, you can write. Let me see something. I want to show you how you can write in it. I don't know. Y'all can't even see that. Oh, let me turn that light off. Hold on. Now it's gonna get dark in here, but you should be able to see. If I hold it this way, that it still ain't showing you. Anyway, you can write in it. The video about to come out tomorrow to show you that you can write into your into the digital download of the journal. So I just want to thank y'all again for, let me turn the light back on before somebody click on the replay and be like, why y'all in the dark? And for those of you who watch the replay, run it up, run the numbers up. We trying to grow around here, y'all. We trying to grow around here. All right. So again, thank y'all again. And I will see you guys live next Wednesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And next Wednesday, we'll have another cocktail. Keep a lookout for those shorts because I'm definitely going to do Saturday cocktails. And I enjoyed having you guys here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Good night. Bye.